mai tanácsülés témái közül ki szeretnék emelni néhányat. Rögtön az ülés elején foglalkoztunk a Japán tért szerencsétlenséggel, a ottani nagyon nehéz helyzettel. Ezúton is szeretném részvétemet kifejezni az áldozatoknak, a japán népnek. Témáink közül a GMO termesztés korlátozására, illetve megtiltására szóló irányelvre térnék rá. Ez egy érzékeny téma. Az elhangzott vélemények megerősítettek minket abban, hogy lehet előrelépés a szabályozásban olyan irányban, hogy megfontolt indokok alapján lehessen megtiltani vagy korlátozni a génmódosított szervezetek termesztését a tagállamok területén vagy a területük egy részén.
The EU Commission is in close contact with the International Atomic Energy Agency and monitors the situation in Japan very closely. The Presidency is in daily contact with the Commission. In the afternoon, I already had a conversation with Commissioner Oettinger over this issue, and as the Commissioner Potocnik said, Commissioner Oettinger has called a meeting for tomorrow with all the 27 member states representatives, and the Hungarian presidency will call the meeting of the competent council working group called Working Party on Atomic Questions to inform the member states and lead an expert discussion, and if necessary we can move forward within the framework of the respective energy council structures.
But I think one thing you should be aware of, that there is this EU directive on nuclear safety that should be transposed into the legislation of the 27 member states before the mid of this year. So just to say, it's not so that we in Europe and that we in the Commission is not very much preoccupied with safety and nuclear. And we can turn and toss things as much as we like. But I understand that we have something like 143 nuclear power plants in Europe. So no matter what, nuclear power will be here for some time, and what really matters is to address the security issues and, of course, then also do whatever we can to try to help with the situation in Japan.
It would be also important that we treat the waste like we are as a resource, not really as a kind of a burden. I think that's fundamentally important that we shift that philosophy. Hungary is doing tremendous efforts since this is a file which is for quite some time already on the agenda. For I think five presidencies, if I do recall well, and I sincerely hope that they will be successful and that they will continue to bring this file to a successful end.
Decisions of the Prime Ministers last Friday, I think it is the right way that we have to give the answers now for EFSF on one hand, on the other hand for ESM. And we're on the way, and I'm very optimistic that in the end of the day, end of March, there will be a clear signal to the financial markets worldwide that we protect the euro, we have the right things, how we solve the crisis of the futures. That's the point. So